Hopefully the mic's on, and hopefully it picked it up. We shall find out. How is everybody this Wednesday? Not too bad. That's good because it's not Wednesday. It's Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, didn't want to come back from my camping trip, so
Yep. We're
that
good.
sucked. All right, you guys. Welcome to our Sunday show here. If you're not in our group, you should be in the group, and we do these shows every Sunday.
Hello, Laurel.
Hey, there's Laurel. Hello. Yeah, I made a boo boo. I said it was Wednesday when it's Sunday, but it's Sunday. So hopefully, or I don't know. Ashley's getting some stuff going on. We did do some gaming at the campground. We went camping for 2 days. If you look at some of our little videos there, you will see. Oh, I think there's Clint, and
Maybe.
we'll see. Is it not coming on?
I think he's frozen.
Oh, okay. I think you froze there, Clint.
You have to redo it, Clint.
So if anybody wants to join, you can click the link and join on in and say hi. Where'd our background go, Ash?
Oh, it disappeared. I'll have to redo it when.
Yeah. You're okay. I kind of like it.
Yeah, Laurel said it's secretly Wednesday.
It is secretly Wednesday. Laurel, I think I only said that because that's the end of my work week. So deep down, I want it to be Wednesday.
Working?
All right. Looks like.
Okay. There we go. Hello, D.
Clint, how are you, sir? You're in
No
the
mic.
chariot. Uh-oh. No volume. Or no sound. Need to get rid of one of those. Looks like it's okay.
He froze
on this
again.
end.
He froze again.
It's freezing on your phone there, Clint. But that's okay.
Try it again. You have to get it to
It's a lot of feedback, Keegan. Can you hear us, Keegan?
I can now. I muted it all the way down.
Oh,
Oh
wow.
wow! I can now. I muted.
Do you have a
Yeah,
headset
it's like
too?
headsets.
It's a lot of feedback.
Or he just left.
Well, probably because he knows he's got to put the headset in. It's okay. Hello, D. How are you? Yeah, so we decided to take a little 2 day break, go do some camping, which was kind of fun, and did some gaming with a game Ashley picked up, a little pirate game we played on the picnic table. So we're gonna
Yeah, everyone's having a lot of problems there, Laurel.
Oh, here I was talking about the game.
Oh, sabotage?
Yeah, problems are just something that happen every day. We just kind of try to dismiss them and get rid of it as much as we can. So good news. Some of my paints came for my tanks, and these are the Vallejo World War II Flames of War paint. That way, these guys can all get painted up.
Yeah, because they're naked right now.
Huh?
Because they're naked right now.
Yeah, they need to be clothed. I did get painting on some of my troops. They got that started. So now it's just a matter of I need time to finish it up. Just not even a lot of time.
I'm not even going to tempt my guys.
Well, I'm just getting them because they're artillery.
Through an email. Okay, hold on.
Okay, so just a minute, you guys. We're going to send that to Clint's email.
Come on.
It's loading. it pops right up.
If I spell correctly.
There you go. All right, and you can hear the dog in the background. Maybe he's irritated. He's in the back room, but he's been kind of cranky today. So yeah. Do you got to play in a castle? I take it where you went camping. You had a castle.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah. There we go.
All right, try this again. At least we got sound this time.
Yeah. Okay, you hold that.
I can hear you now, Clint. That's no problem.
Yeah. The problem is I was using a link through YouTube. I could open it and connect with you, but I couldn't close the YouTube app. So they were both running at the same time. So as soon as I go to close YouTube, it freezes up Melon.
Oh,
Huh.
okay.
So that's why I had you send it to my email link so I could just keep YouTube closed. And you're staring at Evie. So
There's something wrong with your hand. Oh, there.
yeah.
It's called a back scratcher.
Oh, yeah. Those are cool. At first, I thought there was a problem with your hand. So
What, it shrank and turned purple?
you never know.
Your
Things
son
happen.
not living in his trailer anymore?
Huh?
Your son not living in his trailer anymore?
No, he moved. He now lives
Off of Johnson.
the southwest side.
Oh, because there's a bunch of notices plastered all over the door.
Yeah, that's because the person that bought the trailer didn't finish the stuff.
Ah,
So
whoops.
you have to also go through the office and you got to get it registered. You got to do all that stuff. So yeah.
Ah, got it.
But that's on that person.
Yeah, that's why I wondered. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
It'll get. Oh, there it is, Keegan. Hey, Keegan.
Can you hear us, Keegan?
Hey, how are you?
Hey.
Hold on.
Hello, Chris.
Hey.
Can I turn this light on or no?
Yeah, it just, you'll have to reach up and grab it.
Why?
Or is that
Cause it's, hold on.
screen?
Poor Keegan.
That wasn't
He's
Keegan's
having
voice.
issues too.
Yeah, technology hates us all.
Well, they're having problems all over the last couple of years, especially the last year. The internet's bad, or it's spotty, or I haven't opened all that yet. So
Software doesn't want to play nice.
yeah, it opens up top.
I need something.
But I didn't open it yet. I was going to do a little thing on it. You were just going to pick at it, weren't you? Weren't you? You
I
could
don't
say
think
hi.
I need
Jim.
any of this.
You should get your tank that you've got mostly done.
Try this for a third time, can you hear me?
Oh,
Really loudly.
yeah.
Oh,
That volume is
Way up.
way up.
I got the mic pulled away.
Huh. Oh, well, it's loud. I
Let's
don't
see.
know.
I should be able to
Should be able to
turn it
adjust
down.
it.
For some reason, I went back to myself.
On this screen. No, see the mic.
No.
There was a way I thought to lower the volume.
No.
About the three dots there.
That's why I just didn't click. It's gonna kick
Huh. Yeah, there's a way to do it. I'm not.
it.
That's for us.
Yeah.
We're not coming across too loud, are you?
No, you're not.
Yeah. Well, you
And there's Brian.
Right. Hello,
Ooh,
Brian.
frazzle. That's loud.
Yeah. He gets coming through super loud.
Woo.
Do you want to grab my tank? I can get it. It's sitting right on top of my bag.
Yeah, just a new headset that we found in that Amazon box. That's what I put on.
Ah. My new toy. I'm almost done painting it.
What you up to, Brian? Anything? This thing is kind of nasty.
Hey, dudes.
There we
Can
go.
you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know how to control yours there. You're super loud.
Still got a lot more to do.
So it's something I have to deal with.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes,
Yeah,
Brian.
we can hear you. And actually, I figured out what my echo problem was. Is I was hearing I have the YouTube up also, so I can see what's being said over there. And I was getting that coming back to me after we talk.
Yeah, you're overwhelming.
Yeah,
Hey,
you're
Deanne.
really loud.
I go any quieter and I can't even hear you.
Ugh.
Might have to adjust the mic on the laptop or the computer.
The mic's
You might have the mic all the way up.
That could be that your mic on the laptop is picking you up also, or your computer mic is also picking you up.
What's up, Clint?
Not much. I know, I look like a young girl. I redid my hair and tried a new regimen. My skin is much more youthful now.
See, and I
You know,
think
you-
can't find anything good at the dollar store.
I'm the same way, man. If I shave, I look like a little kid.
Yeah.
So what have you been up
Now
to?
I'm
Brian?
focusing on driving on the interstate right at the moment, so Evie's
I'm talking to
running
them.
the phone.
Tell we said hi. Hello, Mel.
Uh.
She's busy messing with her tank, so yeah.
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
off
that-
cooking me dinner like a good woman.
Ooh.
Bye.
What?
Oh, I
I
see.
just realized it. No, our dinner's cooking right now. I made lasagna. So, it's got about...
Where's my invite?
What?
Your
Uh-huh.
wife should be able to cook.
Well, she can cook, but she's your daughter too. I thought your job as a parent was to feed your children.
Can't hear.
Now, when they move out of my house, I don't have the responsibility no more.
That's debatable. This one's that's the receipt. I can return this one.
Let me see.
Oh. Oh well.
There's no way. Hello, Taylor. You can't.
Quick turn the phone around, put it in the windshield, and watch the highway. Then you can't see the screen.
And then it's kick. That's the only thing it's allowing.
Eric's in the house. Taylor, I should say.
Hello, Taylor. How are you, sir?
Jeez, Evie.
I'm not gonna delay, guys.
Huh? Yeah, you're on a little bit of a delay, but not much, Brian. It's more or less there's a lot of feedback off of me in there.
Actually, no
I
one's
don't know.
back.
I don't know why, because my speakers are all the way off, and all I have is a headset.
Computer might still be up all the way.
Something is called their way to adjust.
I can't. I don't know how to adjust
Use your
it.
inside quiet voice and you'll be all right.
Well, he's in.
This is my inside quiet. That's the problem.
He's in his basement, so it's echoing.
Inside quiet.
Just don't ask what that random door goes to.
Keegan, D said speak softer, Keegan.
This is about as soft as you for me to speak.
Oh, it's starting to rain.
Oh, it's raining.
Huh.
Great.
That means it's a few sprinkles.
Yeah.
It's been storming
Pretty
down here in
much.
Texas, like big time.
Yeah, you guys.
Yeah, I heard you guys were getting some fun stuff.
And I told you,
I
Brian.
need to figure out exactly where you are, Brian.
What city are you in, Brian?
Well, I know what city he's in. I'm just trying to figure out where
Kind of right
exactly
in the
that
middle
is.
of Texas, almost.
So see, you keep turning that Stargate on and off. I told you don't do that.
We're just northeast of Austin. Or no, northwest of Austin.
Northwest. Okay, I kind of have an idea where you're. What? How is that legal? The cop is speed trapping from somebody's
And you guys
driveway.
driving off road? The camera's bouncing all around.
You know,
They
Evie's
are,
moving
yeah.
around.
Well, sorry.
You should be.
About to really move around now.
Dang kids these days.
Well, you know, you got,
Well, Keegan, you know, you can't really complain. You got your ass whooped by a 9-year-old, 10-year-old.
That's because if you'd have watched, you'd have seen I took away a card that let her win. You could even ask her. She caught it.
Keegan played the game. What's it called?
Unstable Unicorns.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It's an interesting game. That game would be really fun if you were drunk.
Oh yeah.
I
It's
bet
a
it
big
would.
drunk game.
We happen to have it. We just haven't played it yet. That and Exploding Kittens.
What was the other? There. What was the other one? The llama one.
Exploding kittens.
Exploding Kittens. Yeah.
Unstable llamas.
No, it's not unstable. I don't know. I don't remember. Because there's exploding kittens.
Is that like the goat game where you walk around, you blow
I
up the
don't know.
town and stuff?
No, that's a different game. That's on the computer. This is a card game. Hold on, I'll go get it.
Aw, no,
I'll run up and get it.
Well, Keegan's
Yep, maybe not run into me. Hello.
Did you guys watch me
Fuck.
crush Dave at Pulp Alley today?
No, I never got notified.
No.
Was it up under his or yours?
Ugh. I think
I don't know. I haven't pretty much been home all day.
I just work here.
Yeah,
Me,
we've
me and
been
Clint
gone
work,
since
so-
like 11 something.
on Sundays. Is your notification on? Because now
Yeah.
it makes you select certain ones are on.
I can't even hear Dave. You talking back there, dude?
Who?
Or Greg. Why am I calling you Dave?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
talking. Is there a mic up?
Hello?
I hear him.
Oh, our mic's real low. Well, I'm being picked up more.
No, it's picking it up. I don't know. How are you hearing us? Because I don't see any headset,
He's going through his laptop.
but it's not generally. Well, that'll do feedback. So that's,
My ears.
oh,
Yeah,
those
he has
things
the
you-
power of osmosis.
osmosis.
Yep,
Yes,
the sound
osmosis.
just travels to him.
Nice.
I can feel it.
Superpowers, Brian, and you didn't tell us really. Seriously.
Well, yeah, why would he?
Oh, there he
Keep
is.
that shit
Yeah,
to
that's like a
yourself.
dud superpower.
No,
Why,
you're
why do you think it's a dud superpower?
It's loud there, Keegan.
The ability of hearing, I think it's kind of redundant.
Through osmosis. Right?
But you'll always have clean water.
So this is the unstable unicorns.
Literally, you have to basically, the
Body.
goal is to collect the unicorns in basically imaginary pen.
You want to get 7 unicorns in your stable. You have basic unicorns. If I can flip it over. Basic unicorns that have no powers. They're just little.
It's an interesting game. I got my ass whooped by the kids.
You've got this.
Whittle coins.
This is a downgrade card. So there's different downgrade cards that can either hurt you each round, or they can let's see, they can hurt you. They can stop you from doing stuff. I had my daughter locked to where she could only put 5 unicorns in her stable, and once she was at that 5, any other unicorn she went to go put down, she had to take one out. And then I had another card put on her that every time she took one out, she had to discard a card out of her hand.
You're an asshole.
Oh, I am. You play against her. You know how it is. And then there's magic cards that you can play instead of a unicorn. They do different things. Some destroy, some of them you play it and you'll hurt yourself. And then there's things.
We have to
And
pay
there's,
attention to
Oh my God! The kid is flying through the air. Clint's kid is flying through the air.
oh, geez. And then there's these.
Hey.
The unicorns that different powers. But it's a strategy. You gotta see what you have in your hand. You gotta kind of play the cards of like what you have. Oh, and then there's baby unicorns too. So it's definitely an interesting game.
Of course.
Yeah, decent adults play My Little Pony RPG.
I told you that'd be a fun game to play drunk.
I don't know, I haven't really heard of that one too much.
I'm just thinking drunk adult playing My Little Pony.
Man, I had a
You know what?
I had a Pathfinder First Edition guy play a pony in my campaign, and it was like a half celestial pony with all sorts of crap all over it. It was brutal. It was a beast.
Oh, sounded kind of cute, but was devastating. Huh?
Sounds like Rainbow Dash.
But alright, I'm good.
And I think was up.
Again, yeah, gross.
It was the pink and purple one.
The pink and purple one? Okay, well. So it strips the enemy to make it a tropical thing.
Yeah, but
Devastating.
don't worry, it would eat your face right off.
Let's see here.
I'm betting your microphone is on computer level. It's turned up there.
I can't. It's set to not set to computer. It's set to my headset.
Well, your headset picks up the keys.
That's not how you spell it.
Sparkle, Princess Twilight Sparkle of Equestria.
I think it was. Jeez, I can't remember it.
That's the pink and purple one.
Clint knows. Hey, Clint, if you're watching this,
Celestia. Celestia, I think.
Celestia.
I don't know.
Try this again.
He might have made it up. He was a brony. It was interesting playing with him. It was fun though.
well, it was fun though. So how'd your game go today then, Brian? I mean, explain a little.
It was good. I won. It was an interesting game because it was like a social combat game. So it was no actual combat. It was just like you had to kind of like intimidate people and trick people and whatnot. So it was pretty fun.
That's how you want to about.
That's different. So like an RPG or what is it?
Sounds like me and Clint at work.
It was a miniature board game.
So I hear birds.
I hear birds.
Yeah, Clint went outside.
Yeah, I'm in the backyard.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're lagging
oh,
real
birds outside.
bad.
I thought-
I'm gonna let you guys go. I can't keep the internet connected here, so I'll try to jump back in a little later.
Alrighty.
Maybe it was got bird's a word.
Uh-oh.
What the hell? Brian left.
Well, he might be having trouble too. He said they have
That's
storms.
true. Brian's having storms.
And then there was two.
Yeah, well, you never know. I mean, you can hear us pretty good then, Keegan.
Oh yeah, through this headset. I'm wondering if there's not a wire across somewhere because I've got the mic and everything all on this turned all the way down, and when I mute myself, I could still see me lighting up when Ashley was talking.
Yeah, because you're picking it up off the computer.
Yeah,
There's a mic
unless-
in the computer.
No, it's the one in the camera. Then I don't know how to shut it off.
You have to probably download that camera and go into their actual settings. So we had to do that with one of our Logitechs, I believe it was.
I think this is your lodge. I don't know what this one is.
Yeah, as soon as you start moving that, it start echoing bad. So yeah, it's picking up. In the
It's definitely that one then.
Yeah.
I'm wondering. Hold on, I'm gonna log out and log back in. Hold on.
Now we're down to 1. So. But yeah, I still got a lot of work to do up on this crawler, so that's gonna be fun. I should have painted it before I actually built it. That's my downfall because there's a lot of hard places to get to in this. Oh yeah, let's touch that one up.
Dog.
Let's just let him out. But yeah, for some reason, I don't know when it was being shipped or what, it got damaged. But yeah, it didn't sit correctly. This leg, oh gosh. Oh, chill it. Track fell off and then it decided to glue. So the only way to pretty much fix that is to go and break it and hope to God it glues back on.
You glued it on, didn't it?
No, we're trying to glue this. I think if I try to pop it,
Why did it break? Just
it
now?
popped itself out
When?
it was drying.
Oh.
So yeah, it popped itself completely out. And then it dried.
You're not gonna be able to fix it.
I don't think I can without completely busting it up.
So, oh my goodness.
Oh. Keegan's back on.
No, I got it. The mic isn't working on the headset for some reason. So.
2 up.
Oh, shit. Yeah, who knows? I'll figure out and play with it later. So.
Yeah, I mean, they have to check it out later, only because it's extremely loud.
Which I
Pulling off the camera's mic.
Which I don't understand why, because I'm roughly 5 feet from the camera.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. I'm just telling you, it's so loud. It's hard to hear on this. I can't adjust this down.
Do you have like an arrow by the mute button on Melon? Are you going through the Melon app?
No, hold on.
Or does it just give you the option of muting?
Yeah. Just mic volume. How's that?
There we go. That's
way
better.
Hey, Taylor, are you still there in Laurel? I believe so. I just don't. Only person I see in the comments is D. Yep, it is way better.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
there
better,
you go.
Keegan. Thank you.
I didn't know that existed.
Well, that's what I was wondering. I'm like, well, we have the option over here.
Yeah,
And T-Baggins is in here. Hello, sir.
hello, T-Baggins. How are you today? It's a wonderful day in the neighborhood.
Don't even start. If I get that song stuck in my head and I gotta go to work.
Would you blow up my neighborhood? That's Warhammer stuff, though.
Yeah.
So,
Wait till I get this crawler all done and then we'll put it down again.
That's too bad.
Yeah, I'll just send my Necrons over, take it over, and just start shooting your guys till you destroy it.
Necrons?
Yeah.
This tank?
That's what the little crawler things do. They basically crawl in, take over anything that's metal or mechanical, and takes it over.
Oh, T-Baggins, you just got off work. Well, that's cool. Thanks for joining us, man. Nice to have you here. Work is always so much fun, right? I think. Depends what you're doing for work.
I gotta try to get some of your guys over here, Keegan, so that way I can get them painted.
Yeah, thought you were working on those that you had to ship overseas. Did you get those done yet?
No, but I had to take a break. My eyes were like getting crisscrossed because the guys are literally
So different from
about that
any-
size. So my brain wasn't working so well. So I took a couple day break
You're
off
almost
them.
done with it. Right?
Yeah, I'm almost done with them. At least the
different
second
than any other day.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna
teabaggins.
ignore
I
that
bet.
one.
I bet. That's a fun job. for
Retail?
sure.
Oh yeah, that sucks. Depending on where you work.
I
Nope.
wanted to just drive my own taco truck that sold ice cream.
You would eat too much.
It'd be a taco truck.
We would never make any money.
Yes, I would.
She's got a point.
I would sell tacos and ice cream.
The girls would go and take all the ice cream. Yes.
And you and Aaron would probably eat all the tacos. So
Yeah, but at some point you get full, so you have to sell the tacos. Yeah. And then we would blast that "It's Raining Tacos" song. through
Oh,
the
God.
loudspeakers. It's raining tacos. Yeah, that one. And
He works at GameStop.
oh,
Huh.
you work at GameStop, and that's are people just being like rude there, teabaggins? Because GameStop sounds like it might be an okay place to work, although I'm sure you deal with ornery critters, customers.
I thought I heard something about they were starting to go under or something.
No.
I think that's video games, etc.
Oh, okay. I might have it mixed up then.
Well, yeah, you gotta remember we have both of them here.
Yeah, one's across the street from the other. Yeah, one on one side of the
Ha!
street.
Go away. Go.
Yeah, I don't think so, D. If it's tacos, I'm eating tacos.
Yeah, it depends. I just thought it might be kind of fun, a taco truck. Ooh, and then like in the summertime, sell bait out of it, go down to the fishing hole.
Ew! Why?
Because then people can get their tacos and night crawlers and an ice cream.
No!
Sounds good. There you go, Keith.
Well, we're sorry to hear that. Teabaggins.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that, man. Me and Clint do like customer service. We'll get screamed at over the phone for things that have nothing to do with us, and you'd be
Yep.
shocked. My supervisor asked, how you doing this job, Greg? And I said, I used to work construction. I've been called names now doing this. I had to look up in the dictionary to find out what I was being called. It's pretty bad names. I'm like, people are not nice anymore. They just think they've got to be jerks all the time. So yeah, I get it.
Well, everyone thinks they're above everyone else.
I've done security in the past. I used to do armed security. So just remember, in this day and age, it's a lot more dangerous than maybe 10 years ago. And people will mock you too. They think they'll make fun of you as a security guard. So be ready for that.
Hey, I sit behind a desk and answer phones pretty much
So
all night.
what Dee does, teabaggins, is she sits and listens to the other workers and spies on their conversations to evaluate how they do. So I guess it's quiet, but it's a sneaky job.
Just she's being the rat.
Yeah. Yep. That company, that's what you do. You listen in. Of course, our company, they can click and listen in on any time too, so it's all the same.
I just sit in my dump truck and drive in circles.
Keegan just drives in circles, yeah. So Keegan, have you done any gaming this week then? Any gaming?
Just did a little bit.
I said unicorns.
Well, other than the unicorns.
Yeah, Farming Simulator. Played that last couple days, and then we played. Aaron and I played Star Wars Minecraft.
Star Wars Minecraft. Oh, you downloaded the Star Wars skin for it? Let's get back.
So there's the frozen planet with the underground bunker. That's in there. The giant hole that Luke gets thrown into by Jabba the Hutt. That's in there. The town and village that they go and find Jabba the Hutt in. That's in there. You can go on the Imperial ships. You can fly TIE fighters and the X-Wings around. So.
Well, I mean, Star Wars. I mean, everybody likes Star Wars. So,
Yeah.
For the most part, anyways.
And they made all the horses into those little speeder bikes that the stormtroopers use.
Yeah.
Those are horses.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so you can walk around and see this little speeder bike just going off on its own, like, okay. So, yeah.
Well, what can you say? I mean, geez.
And sadly, all the evil mobs are all stormtroopers.
Well, at least you were able to sit and game with the family. So that's what game is all about, man. Being able to spend some time. So we got that parody game, and I don't know where the box is, but
On the shelf, I believe.
so we gotta do another video because it started getting windy out there.
Oh yeah, I started blowing the cardboard pieces around. Yeah. That
So
sucked.
we started playing it, but it wasn't that it was a big like hurricane kind of wind, but it was just enough to mess it up. But that's kind of weird, fun game, man.
Yeah.
It's an
Yeah.
interesting concept on that one.
Jamie
Basically, you
McKenna
pull,
liked
you get so many basically planks, you flip them over, figure out what order you want, whatever's on them. Then you all flip them over at the same time and place them, and then it's a shooting phase, and then that's it. And then you start again.
So it's kind of like Sea of Thieves then?
Yes,
Kinda.
yes, it is. You would like it, Keegan, and it's fairly fast moving because if there's 4 of you, you draw your tiles. You don't know what's on these tiles to add to your ship. Well, you will, and then everybody plays everything at once. So you build
Oh,
your
you
ship,
suck, T-Baggins.
and then you fire. Oh, is he playing Resident Evil?
Yeah, I haven't been wanting to watch any streams lately with all the Resident Evil stuff going on right now.
That's overrated.
Go to hell.
She's
Resident Evil is
I did. I did. I live on a planet called Earth. I did.
Yeah, this place is not necessarily fun, is it? But
No.
yeah,
Eh.
T-Baggins, she's a huge Resident Evil fan. Do you know, T-Baggins, that there's a Resident Evil miniatures game also? It's like a board miniatures
Yep,
game.
Resident
It
Evil
was
2.
released about a year and a half or so ago.
I still want to go to Japan.
Kickstarter.
Aren't you banned from Japan?
Ha ha ha.
Yep.
Because I believe they banned all redheads from Japan.
You get banned from Japan. What'd you do now?
What didn't you do? It's a better question.
I ask. Okay.
They probably started like, nope.
But you're playing it with the lightsaber. Resident Evil has a lightsaber?
What?
Maybe we're getting that confused.
Yeah.
Enlighten us, T-Baggins. There's not a lightsaber in there, is there? In Resident Evil 8? I don't know. I see where there's a mod for.
Unless they put a saber-tooth tiger on a flashlight and they call it a lightsaber.
Oh God.
Oh God, that works, Keegan. That was punny. I get it.
Or if you take a saber-tooth tiger and you gut it, it'd be a lighter saber.
Yeah, possibly. What? Well, I mean, he's just, being himself. Oh.
Oh, it's on Mercenaries.
Okay.
It's not actually in the game. I'm like, wait a minute, what?
Yeah,
I know it's supposed to be,
but you can unlock the lightsabers. That's cool. I want
That'd
a
be
mod
too
to
fucking
this
easy.
real life lightsaber when it actually works. Plasma.
You're not.
You
getting
do
all that.
you do know that they are actually very close on actually having that, right? There's lasers you can buy for a couple of grand. There's actual lasers you can buy for a couple of grand that are just short of an actual lightsaber. They just can't get it to stay in a lightsaber form. It just keeps going on, quote unquote, eternally
Yeah.
or infinitely.
To infinity and beyond. Oh, wait, that's another movie. Some story about toys. I don't remember the name of it.
Something called Buzz, like Buzz and Toys. Yeah, let's not go down that road.
Don't go down the
And Buddy Woody.
Okay.
I gotta go check dinner.
Okay. Oh, hand me.
Good woman. Good dinner.
Oh, she did not hear you, Keith.
Oh, you don't have your speakers on.
I can't say it. I'm the host.
Are you gonna die if you say it?
Probably.
I didn't say it.
You have to repeat it.
Then there's a possibility I could sustain anything, so I'm not doing that. So where's that priority box at then? Ash?
Hold on.
What do you mean by brave gutsy saber there, D? You say you leave the guts in it? It's a gutsy saber?
It's possible, T-Baggins, yes, that I it's possible. Anything's possible. Hold on a second. So this here, let me get this out of the way. This here is the game there, Keegan.
Yeah, I've seen it on TikTok.
Yeah, see the ships on the back, if I turn this correctly, let me get this way. So, I believe there is 5 ships. So, 1, 2, 3, you set them next to each other and you have the back of the ship and the front. Back doesn't move and the front doesn't, but the tiles in between do. As you draw them, you can draw cannons, multiple cannons. This tube thing allows it to shoot through your ship and hit the other ship. And you start playing it. So the cannons are marked number 1, number 2. So if number 1's fired, then all those fire. This thing's got like a spring that sends the cannonball back. So at the end of the rounds, it's whoever has the longest ship, because that would be the least amount of damage. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that would make total sense.
So it's
At least you don't have to move and worry about sailing off the edge.
no, you're not moving at all. There's no movement as far as that goes. So we got it from Riches, from the game store we go to. I'm sorry, you guys. It was, well, we had our store discount at $5, so credit that you get when you buy stuff there, Keegan, because you got an account too. So we got it for $15.
Me?
Took it out. Yep, took it out.
I have never bought enough stuff to get a discount.
Sure.
Just don't ask the boss behind me.
Yes. And yes, D, it was a fun game. It got a little bit breezy to try to play what we wanted to sit down and do, like a battle report and a playthrough complete. Then on TikTok where you could do little snippets of it, because it's just a 60-second little video. But yeah. Yep. So even though we went camping, we had fun. It was a good time. And Keegan,
That cabin.
see the cabin roof here on my farm piece?
You gotta finish it. You can't just let your guinea pig take little bites out of it and call it finished.
Oh, there's not little bites. If you come over and see it, there's a lot that's done.
Well, stop letting your guinea pig chew on it, and it'll be finished.
Sure. guinea pig don't chew on this. And then for my tanks, Keegan.
I need to get me that. I actually need to finish my tanks and everything. I've just been too overwhelmed with everything lately. I haven't finished all my stuff. Do I still have?
Well,
I still have American Forces for Team Yank. I still have my American Forces for Flames, and I still have my ships for that naval game we played.
Oh, Victory at Sea.
Yes.
Yeah, you have enough on that to game with, and Clinton has some shit.
Well, yeah, I bought a whole faction. We need to after we get this RPG done, we need to just go and do that.
Well, that's what we were talking about, is figuring out throwing down a game of that too, because
actually, I wouldn't mind going back to scooters and doing that there, because that table is like perfect size for a naval battle.
Yeah, you could use it because it's long enough.
That's what I'm saying. It's got the you don't necessarily need the width. You need the length when it comes to that naval battle.
Yeah. Well, either way, it would be fun to do it. You've got that entire fleet, right, Dave? Did you ever take yours out and put it together then, Keegan? Or
No. So I got my naval fleet put together. I've got my whole army for Flames of War to put together, and I've got tanks for Team Yankee put together. I've got. It's just with Team Yankee, I'm at the point of I need to buy some more Bradleys because Clinton and I want to do a reenactment of what was it 1976?
Oh,
It was over when Iraq had to be put back in its place.
well, so how many Bradleys are you going to need then? You probably don't know.
There's a bear within hearing range. I ain't saying nothing.
So what you need to do, Keegan, is here or there, try to find yourself an hour to sit down. It's hard to do. So for me, I didn't try to do. I mean, I can't remember how many vehicles.
Yeah. Well, it wouldn't be so bad if it didn't have the hour drive after work and hour drive before work, plus 12 hours on the clock.
Well, yeah.
So
So that's all you can do is do what you can. But then again, in the winter, you always have all that time off too.
yeah, in wintertime. Yeah, that's the thing is I gotta get it all done during winter. Or during summer. Meh. Good luck. It's why I just need to say screw it, take it to Ashley, and just fork over some cash.
Yeah.
Some cash, or I heard a Panda would work.
Pandas. Well,
Well, this way she had some pandas during the pandemic.
a pandemic. Yeah, that's a different topic for a different show. But sure, pandas.
You just shrink.
Well, you could get the panda coin in solid silver. They make the panda coins for solid silver. So,
What?
yeah,
Hmm.
it's a cute little panda.
Wonder how many she'll build for a panda coin.
Well, it's a solid silver coin. So whatever the price of silver is, it's a 1 ounce coin.
Yeah, but I want to know how many she'll build for a panda coin.
Probably a good deal. I think so. Whatever the price of silver is at the time, Keegan. So
Yeah.
it's
Silver schmilver. What's the thing about a shrink gun?
I'm sorry, what?
He said you used your shrink gun and shrunk the park cabin and brought it home like my castle. 447 times an hour.
Shrunk her castle.
She said it 3 minutes ago.
So interesting. The price of silver has gone up a lot since I looked at it last. You know, 3 or 4 years ago, I believe it was down to like $5-7 an ounce. Now it's at $27 an ounce. So, 27 to $30 because the stores always add more to it. But either way, that coin's always going to be worth whatever an ounce of silver is. So if you buy it at $27 and it ends up being worth 100, then the coin's worth 100 down the road. Depends on how far the markets push it, but those coins are kind of cool. They look like they got a panda on them there. They're pretty. Look them up sometime. You'll see it.
We should create our own coin, a GWC coin, kind of like Dogecoin.
Yeah, I could do that actually. I looked into that a while back.
That'd be kind of cool.
Well, yeah, because you could spend or use it just like any other type of crypto. But it takes a little bit, but it's not. It doesn't seem to be too terribly hard. But you know, you have to see what happens, and I don't know. I don't believe. I think they're wrong to call it currency. It's stuff you can barter with. But if they call it a currency, they can tax it. So they're going to call it a currency to take control of it. If you're bartering, there's no control. So of course,
True.
not going to want you to do that. But it's interesting. We'll see where all this crypto insanity ends up. So
Yeah, because snap, I haven't looked on my phone. I have to go grab my phone here a little bit, but I should be. I was up to almost $200 on Friday.
yeah,
On my Ripple, it plummeted, and then Friday it seemed to come back up. I noticed it seemed to come back up on days where people get paid. On Fridays, on Thursdays and Fridays, it seems to start crawling back up when people are getting paid.
This had a lot to do with Elon Musk, and when he says something about it, it'll sometimes go up or it dips. This time when it dipped, he bought a bunch of it. So I think he structured it so his words had an impact and caused it to drop. He bought a bunch, and now it's going up.
Oh, when you got the power to do that, you might as well, for your own benefit, might as well.
Well, a lot of places are taking it now, and there's a hobby store or two now that take it. So, I mean, people are going to start taking it. It's just that's where it's going, So, the last frontier. That's just that it's digital, so there's a lot of drawbacks. But
right. Okay, so D said on the shrink gun, it was for the castle and cabin for terrain. No, D, that'd be bad if I had a shrink gun. That'd be bad. You know how much terrain I would have? I'd probably fill this room right here.
Yeah, terrain's it makes the game cool though, because it just brings the board or the table to life more, I think.
Yeah, but if I had a shrink gun,
we'd be in trouble.
Oh, major trouble. Because you'd be a witness, and that's why.
Well,
we want to have a terrain fight in the water park. Okay, shrink.
Is dinner done?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Oh, that'd be cool to do. Have a pirate. We should take that ship game on vacation.
It's a really fast, fun game.
Yeah, but hold on. Think about it. We're gonna go play by the water at the water park. Have a naval game at the water park.
That would work. Most definitely.
I think that'd be kind of fun.
Taylor, just out of curiosity, are you still there, sir? Let's see if he's gotten anything done, because he does quite a bit too. We go back to the comments. Yeah. All right. I don't know, man. It's been just a busy week.
Where's this dragons?
Oh, I think she was talking about shrinking dragons in terrain.
Yeah, but if you shrunk a little dragon into a little baby dragon
and take him wherever I can go, hell yeah.
That'd be cute.
It'd be like having that one dragon on Mulan. Remember Mulan had that dragon that followed. Yes.
Boy, you need to learn your freaking Disney.
No, I just didn't know his name. Can you imagine having a little dragon?
It'd be badass.
Yeah, I'd get in trouble. Someone would take me off, I'd be like, go burn that house.
You're gonna get in trouble anyways, right? Oh,
Me?
Yeah.
Never. Never. I'd never get in trouble with that thing behind me.
what is
Well-
behind you? The wall?
Oh,
If I don't want to get shot at times.
Yeah.
Game of Thrones. That's what I'm thinking of. Mother of the Dragon Mother or Mother of the Dragon, whatever.
Oh, I never watched that show.
No, neither have I.
I think she was the Dragon Queen. Maybe.
No, it's Mother of Dragons. I don't know, something like that. I never got into this Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I never did either.
Supposedly it's really good.
This was huge.
So, D, that would be fun to have a battleship at the pool, but they do make RC battleships, which I think would be fun to do at a water park, especially in a wave pool.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
if they let you bring it in, sure.
No, one better. They got what was it? Inflatable tanks, dude?
Yes, the inflatable tanks that you want to get to that shootout.
Yeah. So take those. We need to get some of those. Take those and have a water fight in the lazy river with tanks. But then would that be considered? It's tanks, so would that be considered a naval battle, or that would be considered a tank battle?
Amphibious battle.
True.
And T. Megan says Game of Thrones was good up until the 4th or 5th season where it changed. We never had a chance to watch the show. A lot of people said it was good. I mean, the problem is there's so many shows.
Didn't it change directors or something, T. Beggins? Didn't the director or something change, or they switched directors or something?
I think that's what it had. I think that's what it did.
Because it seemed like from what I hear, it took like a turn, like a dramatic turn,
Yeah.
like a whole new idea.
Well, probably whoever came in was the producer. They
Yeah, D answered it. Yeah, it was a whole new director.
that will do it. That will do it.
Yeah, better you do.
I
So you
know.
guys are having lasagna for supper, huh?
Lasagna.
Oh! So, here, we missed it we missed recording it. Aaron was playing on his phone, and then the girls hollered at him from the other room, so he got up, and they're hollering at him, and he got up, and he walks away, and goes, that Mr. D goes, Mamma Mia! I don't know why. Don't ask me why they just came in out of nowhere. Oh,
No,
God.
I'm not laughing at you.
Yeah, no, I seen it. I didn't see it at first.
I'm never gonna live it down. Never. It's okay though. It's all good.
Yeah, babe, you're never gonna let it down.
That's
Even
all right.
on the
You
Frost and
gotta-
Fist
Never
commentary
gonna
show,
keep you up. Never
Still
gonna let you down.
Never gonna. Yeah. I'm never. It's always gonna haunt me. Never go away. Oh man, been a long day.
Yeah, it's
Been a long day.
short weekend, long day.
Oh, I just started my week and I got a week actually worth of work. I have to work every day just to get back on my schedule.
Oh,
It's gonna be a crappy week.
I remember my first part-time job.
Yeah, it's not a part-time job. Good one, Keegan. Keegan's only saying that because he's safe in his bunker basement.
Duh. I have all my Abrams over here. No matter what Russian she brings, I will destroy them.
I don't know how well the Abrams would handle the Death Guard had they worked it. I think the Abrams would be like, what is that? And lose.
You know, if we figured out a system, that'd be kind of cool to figure out a system to where you could teleport in your Warhammer as you're playing Team Yankee?
I don't know how that would work.
I don't know.
No, I don't know either, but that'd be awesome. I think it'd be awesome. Or,
Well, that sometimes does happen there, T-Bag. It's he's saying a couple of seasons for fallen books, but
They've always
Yeah.
done that. It doesn't matter. Just like with Resident Evil movies, it started off somewhat similar to the book or the games, and then they just completely destroyed it.
yeah.
Final Fantasy movies did that too. There are a couple of Final Fantasy movies that followed the game, and then they changed it so much. It's like, yeah, that's not even Final Fantasy.
Yeah, that's the bad thing about when they do a lot of seasons. Unless it's a brand new season or something, or like TV show or whatnot, you can't change the characters with age-wise. Because what other one did that you watched? They changed the characters.
Oh, there's been several
Spartacus?
shows. Oh yeah, Spartacus was
I believe it was.
one of those shows you're like, is this gonna be any good? And then you realize
You
it's
get
pretty good,
addicted to it.
but that's because the lead guy though, he got the first season in, and he ended up with a terminal form of cancer. So really, it's not. Well, that wasn't his fault. So they had to try to put someone in his place when he already set precedent for the role. So.
Right, that was like I watched the Stargate still, and I just hit the point where they switched out the general and they switched out the lead soldier for SG-1.
Yeah.
And everyone else is the same except those two.
Well,
and it's still good, but it's not the same.
I watched the Stargate thing from the movie through the show, and thought it was really cool.
I can't wait to come out to see the Atlantis part, because they keep referring to Atlantis in it, and I know Stargate Atlantis is out. I just haven't gotten it yet.
Yeah, Stargate Atlantis is its own different show. But it was interesting and likable in its own way, but it's not going to. I mean, if you watch the original Stargate all the way through, then it's an offshoot, but it's kind of a good offshoot. But then they ended all that, and it was, I don't know. It's interesting to see how the actors have aged considerably, but it's.
Well, they came out with a new Stargate game for mobile.
Well, they were working at Kickstarter on a Stargate, a different RPG that I signed up to get alerts on, but it keeps getting postponed. And
well, see, that'd be fun to do, especially if you had to try and balance the command and your SG teams. You know?
That's the key is, well, the thing is, there's so many games. It doesn't matter, video games or whatever. There's just so many that you can't keep up with it. And then the leap into tabletops and miniatures is just increasing. It's experiencing this huge surge the last couple of years, and then of course people getting locked in their homes in some areas. Of course, the board gaming shot up, so it's really on an upswing there, Keegan. I mean, it's huge. And now you've got all these crossover games, so it's an interesting time to be a gamer right now. If you're a gamer, this is an interesting time if you're paying attention to all the games. But like I've said 1,000 times, if you're focused just on one, you don't know you're missing this other stuff. Now, I'm not saying to get involved in every single game. Nobody can do that. Well,
yeah. Well, yeah, no, it's I mean, well, just like I didn't know about these tabletops until Clint brought them over and started talking to you about them. I didn't know they existed.
Well, I told you about them before, but you're like, yeah. And then when you saw them, you came over that one day to watch this game. That's the thing. Once you see it and you do it, that's why I like to do it with our shows, is people can see. The fact is, we need more battle reports up. We need more shows up. And we should.
We should get a death race type series going with that. With the one we use the Hot Wheels.
Oh, Teabaggin says he's broke due to collecting and hobbies. It sucks working at a place that sells most of his hobbies. Yeah, I bet Teabaggins, I would be in trouble myself. So, because I've been playing video games since Pong, and Nintendo, and Atari, and I got an Xbox. And if I had the money, I'd have the new Xbox and the PS5 and so on.
They had Pong back in the Stone Age?
Yes, our version of tablets was hammer and chisel. That's why we have the song
That I believe.
Hammer Time. You just don't understand the meaning of it. Wow. Get it? Hammer Time. Never mind. It's all good. And back then, texting was just a bit slow. Oh, wait. All this stuff's only been the last 2 decades or so. It's funny that because before all that, nobody had any of this stuff. The kids actually went outside and played.
What's that? What's outside?
Now you see 2-year-olds on phones, completely absorbed. They're not even playing anymore. They're just.
No, I mean that's the thing that we had to really start taking Aaron's home because he'll sit there and watch Minecraft. It's like, dude, why don't you? We have the Xbox. Why don't you play it instead of watching other kids play it?
It's an addiction game, like we talked about before. So, individually, people have to do whatever it is they feel is best. My opinion is, if my kids were little again and all this is going on, they would be limited, just kind of like how you limited yours, because it's too much, And I have nothing against games, but you can't be looking at a phone walking out in a crosswalk into traffic, which I've seen. I've watched people rear end other people while they're on their phone. So there has to be like common sense, and common sense is not everywhere anymore.
That's common.
So
yeah. No, I'm kind of looking forward to trying out that Stargate game on the phone. They got the mobile Stargate game. Which I'm looking forward to starting that. Now, you know what else would be fun? Is if we, on the Xbox, got our World of Tanks team going again. Actually, I tried to start that once. We should try that again. Magic the Gathering.
yeah, sometimes Teabag and I use goofy jokes, but that's okay. Go look.
Yeah, but you know what? Flintstones might be okay in this fuel age with fuel prices.
So yeah, but see, the thing is, Teabaggins, if this is what you're into, that's cool because you're not stuck in just one thing. You're getting to experience gaming. Oh, you took it away from me. And so on. Well, there's nothing wrong with action figures. I know people like Clinton. He collects Gundams, and there was a big Gundam show that we were talking about.
Technically, Warhammer's action figures.
Well, these Gundam models, like the fine ones, you can pose them and do all sorts of stuff, but never call a Gundam a transformer to a purist because they will kill you. But
that's what they look like.
Yeah, but they transform into.
They're transformers. We know.
Yeah, but yeah, see, so I don't know. And sometimes my jokes are funny, and sometimes they're not. Teabag, it's just a lot of times it's just a play on words, and I throw it out there just because. I don't want to be considered normal.
When has anyone ever considered you normal?
Oh, somebody made the mistake once and they considered me normal. They hired me. Shh. Don't tell them.
All right, time to call newspaper.
Somewhere.
Actually, you know what the kids are looking forward to now that it's summertime, and need you to go out now. The kids were asking the other day if we can start getting back into Pokemon Go.
So there you go.
Walk around, cross the stops.
You know what's really good for you? Sunshine and fresh air. So yeah, go have some fun with Pokemon outside. And,
You might want to inform your work about that.
yeah.
Because they hide you in the room and lock the door.
Yeah.
Okay, so T-Baggins here says, "Oh, don't be sad about army building, sir." And yes, two things. Hasbro is terrible about getting stock on stuff. You are correct. And Warhammer is expensive. Yeah. So
Tell me about it. I have Necrons.
everything else is, expensive too. So,
I hear that marriage game is expensive.
yeah, everything's expensive. But,
Especially if you're
What do you want?
married to a cook.
What do you want?
I hear being married to someone who can cook is expensive too.
Keegan said to her, she said marriage is expensive. And I said, I know it is, but I love you anyway.
You're trapped in a corner now.
Oh, geez, I'm in a corner, Keegan. I can't make no more jokes.
Hey, well, in that case, I'm going to keep poking the bear.
Yeah.
I'm just going to keep poking the bear.
No more poking the bear. T-Baggins, stop laughing. I can hear it all the way over the internet.
Come on, T-Bag. We need a real joke. Come on. Keep up.
That's why you're not going to freaking
Sunday night SmackDown. I mean, Gamer Hangout. So, yeah.
Pretty sure it's SmackDown. Pretty sure you had it right the first time. SmackDown.
Well, you guys, I think since my dinner's been ready, and I've told enough jokes here to,
get yourself killed.
yeah.
You might want to roll the dice and see if it's been poisoned.
The dice sadly won't tell me.
No, but you roll it and see if you take the chance.
I don't know about that, Keegan. But
You keep looking at her awfully suspicious. She's going to catch on and just poison it anyways.
he says you might poison my food.
Why would I do that? Because I'm going to poison my own food.
That's true. Plus, she needs somebody to take the dogs out. Oh my God, T-Baggins. So,
Firewood?
the worst type of wood, branch. Well, there's the problem. I wouldn't use a branch to poke a bear. And the worst type of wood would be holly, because people use those. Witch's wand is made out of Hollywood, right? Get it? It's supposed to be magical, and if you think it's going to protect you, just like magic, poof, it's gone. It won't. That wood would break. I would say one that's tipped with some C4. Are you a dragon panda?
Dragon Panda.
What is that thing referring as?
Lord.
Her being a panda bear is bad enough. I don't need a freaking. Well, hold on. Oh no, that's China that has all the dragon stuff.
T-Baggins just sent me an email saying he donated a card to me from Lumbers R Us. Okay, sir, I get it. A $5 gift card to buy more wood. Okay. No. There you go.
We do have that lumberyard in town.
No, that's a different show too, Keegan. We have to go back to where we were. All right, you guys. I'm gonna.
Hey, fellas, I gotta go help with some dishes and other things. I promised I'd help.
You do not do dishes. You don't.
I said other things. I said other things to include other things.
I say
Make me sound better than I am.
That's okay, Keegan. I'm gonna head off so I can get dinner because she made lasagna and now it's set up. So
I think I'm gonna make another thing of scrambled mess.
well, thank you guys for being here. It is fun and is much appreciated. And yep, the hobby shop we will be going. hobby shopping at some point.
No, you won't.
She says, no, we won't. But that's secret code.
Well, no.
We can just go on a guy trip.
No. It's for the hobby. It's for the love of the hobby. You have to word it correctly.
Right, but it's a guy trip for a hobby.
It's a hobby store run.
Right, but if you don't want her to know, it's a guy trip.
Yeah, it was nice to have you here, T Baggins and Tyler and Dee. Thank you guys. And I will let you guys go. Keegan, you go have your dinner there. That's what I'm going to do. All right. All right.